tale of two brand revivals, one that you've probably already seen and one that you may not have. Let's talk about it. By now there's been a lot that's been said about the Jaguar relaunch, but there hasn't been as much said about the other major car brand relaunch that happened this fall. Both are relaunching as EVs, and both had to make some very deliberate decisions about what to do with the heritage of their brand. Jaguar, the creator of what many people believe are some of the most beautiful cars of all time, chucked all that legacy right out the window. Other than a meaningless platitude from their founder about copying nothing, you'd be forgiven for not knowing that this company used to make sports cars. British ones, but sports cars. Scout Motors, however, can't shut up about the fact that they used to be a 4x4 pioneer. Vintage Scouts that are in good condition go for good money, and they're really cool. Kind of like old Jags. I think the decision that both of these companies made about the heritage of their brands is directly tied to the markets that they are trying to address. There are big differences between luxury car buyers and adventure vehicle buyers. The luxury EV market is probably a lot bigger than the market for an off-road EV. And Jaguar seems to think that there's a fashion segment of that market that they can address when everyone around them is typically competing on performance. But as many people have pointed out, when you don't talk about the heritage of something that people are buying, you're taking away a reason for them to buy again. There's probably a much better chance that the people who buy the new Scout are buying it to have a Scout. And when it comes time for them to buy a new vehicle, they have to make a decision as to whether or not they will leave the Scout community, a community that has a lot of history. Either way though, both of these companies have a pretty steep road ahead of them. Jag's new concepts and new branding have not been received well, and Scout's trying to sell EVs to a community that really likes gas engines. What will happen? Zen Master says we'll see.